Between 1940 and 1945, 7th Squadron of the Royal Air Force flew some of the most dangerous bombing missions of the Second World War. Their targets were vital, their losses were devastating. Each flight into enemy skies came with a heavy risk, and for many, it was their last. In this video, we honour the stories of 3 young airmen who served with 7th Squadron. 3 different missions, 3 different fates, but all united in courage and sacrifice. Thomas George Young was born on the 23rd of March 1920 in the quiet village of Moorbattle, Roxburghshire. The son of Thomas George and Janet Hogg Young, he joined the Royal Air Force during the Second World War, becoming a second pilot with 7th Squadron, which at the time was transitioning from medium bombers to the larger short Stirling, a new 4-engine heavy bomber added to the RAF's arsenal in 1941. On the night of the 29th of June 1941, Young and his fellow crewmen took off in Stirling N3664 on a bombing mission to Hamburg. As they neared the target, the aircraft was caught in searchlights, coned and left exposed to enemy fighters. One such aircraft was a Messerschmitt piloted by Ace Oberleutnant Helmut Lendt. Despite taking return fire that damaged one of its engines, Lendt succeeded in downing the Stirling. All 7 crew members were killed in the attack. Thomas was buried with honour at Becklingen War Cemetery in Germany. His name also lives on at Moorbattle Churchyard in the Scottish borders, etched into the family's headstone as a reminder of his sacrifice. He was just 21 years old. David Stuart Donaldson was born in Newtownards in 1923. He was the son of David Stuart and Louisa Nelson Donaldson. At the height of the Second World War, David served as a flight engineer with 7th Squadron of the Royal Air Force, a unit operating short Stirling heavy bombers out of RAF Oakington in Cambridgeshire. On the night of the 21st of June 1943, the squadron launched a bombing raid on the German city of Krefeld. At 11:40 p.m, Stirling R9272 lifted off the runway with Donaldson and his crewmates aboard. But over the Netherlands, the aircraft was intercepted by the Luftwaffe night fighter, piloted by Hauptmann Walter Milers, flying a Bf-110 from Hilse Rien. The Stirling was shot down in flames. While 2 members of the crew survived and were taken as prisoners of war, David and 4 others lost their lives in the crash. With no known grave, Sergeant Donaldson is remembered on the Runnymede Memorial, which honours the thousands of RAF personnel with no resting place. He was just 20 years old. Barry Simpson Herridge Wadom was born on the 3rd of May 1923 in Cowes on the Isle of Wight. He was educated at Crewkerne School in Somerset before joining the Royal Air Force in October 1941. After training in Canada, he became a Lancaster bomber pilot and was commissioned in July 1944. By 1945, he had become a seasoned combat veteran with 7th Squadron and had completed over 53 operations, an extraordinary achievement for a man not yet 22. On the night of the 4th of April 1945, Barry and his crew took off at 1955 hours in Lancaster NG229. They were part of a massive formation of over 320 bombers, tasked with striking the vast Rainier Osag oil refinery at Harburg near Hamburg. This refinery was a critical target, supplying the German war machine with vast quantities of fuel and asphalt. Tragically, as they approached the target area, NG229 was hit directly by flak. The aircraft exploded mid-air, scattering wreckage across the north bank of the River Elbe. All 7 crew members were killed instantly. Flight Lieutenant Wadom now rests at Becklingen War Cemetery, honoured not only with a Distinguished Flying Cross, but remembered as a young man who gave everything in the final months of the war. Barry was just 21 years old. Thomas, David, Barry, 3 young men who flew for 7 Squadron and never came home. Today, nearly 1,000 names like theirs are remembered across cemeteries and memorials, and that's just one squadron. During the Second World War, over 300 operational squadrons served in the Royal Air Force, each with its own roll call of bravery, loss and untold stories. If these stories moved you, share this video to help keep their memory alive. Let us know in the comments if someone in your family flew in Bomber Command, or if you'd like to hear more stories like these. Thank you for watching. If you like listening to the stories of the history of those who came before, then please give the video a like and subscribe to keep updated about future videos of the history of those who came before.